Hey everyone, Thatch here. Welcome to PuCL Trivia Rewind, where we play old trivia segments from our show, PuCL Podcast. You can be sure to go over to the main feed, PuCL Podcast, where we're listening to this podcast, and get more goodness. We talk more in depth about other Pokemon topics and whatnot, as well as have up-to-date trivia. But right now, you're hitting Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and that's great, because now Stack Attack and Blacephalon are still there, Toucannon can still be an answer, and things are just going swimmingly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of Pokemon Trivia. And welcome to PuCL's PokeQuiz, the part of the show where we quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge, whether or not Zcron believes it's innate or not.
And it's not innate, it is learned knowledge. Get your adjectives right.
So the point of this part of the show is to have your co-hosts compete against one another. However, these two will be acting on a team. Every week they act on a team together to answer 5 questions provided by our audience, as well as by other co-hosts and stuff like that. Mostly because I don't have to write them then. And you'll get a point for each answer you get correct. You'll also have access to a hint that you can use to help you answer these questions. However, if you can answer all of these questions correctly without using the hint, you can cash that hint in for an extra point. You guys have one of these questions will have a bonus point attached to it. They'll be, in essence, it'll be worth 2 points depending on how you answer it. And you don't need to get that one correct on both accounts to be able to cash in the hint. So you have a maximum total possible of 7 points today. Both of you are in range of moving up significantly through the ranks. So if you guys are ready, we'll get started.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so the first question comes from Hal. He's on the Discord server. He wants to know if you know how many Pokemon have non-letter characters in their names. Now I'll give you guys a plus or minus 2 on the number, because I don't expect you to go through like a list of 807 Pokemon and figure out which ones have punctuation.
I mean, obviously there's. Oh, are we talking punctuation or
non-letter characters? So punctuation, okay. Other things that aren't punctuation in their names.
Okay, well, so Basket, there's Porygon 2, and then actually Porygon Z has a hyphen in its name. So that's 2 right there.
Okay.
Let's think about other ones now.
That's distracting me more than it's helping.
I'm sorry.
It's really hard, honestly, because
we just need a number. But
Ho-Oh has a
Wait,
dash.
Who?
Ho-Oh has a dash, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Ho-Oh. That's true.
We're just gonna need a number, and you get a plus or minus 2. Just remember that.
Okay. Well, let's try to think about more. Wait. Okay, no. Kyurem Black doesn't. I don't think there are any other number Pokemon, are there?
We're gonna need an answer soon.
Mr. Mime, right? Because there's a dot there, right?
Yes, true. Also Mime Jr. So that's 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna need the answer here, guys.
Okay.
We'll say 5 plus.
Well, you say plus or minus 2, right?
Yes.
In that case, let's just say 6 in case there are a lot more.
Well, no, I'm saying 5 plus. So like there's more than 5, right? We can do that or no?
Well, no. You have to be. We have to be within. You have to be within 2 of the number.
Yeah, let's say 6 then.
Okay.
Is that your
6.
Final answer? 6.
Yes.
That is unfortunately incorrect. The answer is actually 12.
What?
Nidoran, male and female. Mr. Mime and Mime Jr. We talked about Farfetch'd earlier today.
Of course.
You guys got Porygon 2, Porygon Z, Ho-Oh. You forgot Type Null, who has a colon. And you forgot the entire Jing-Mo-O family that has dashes in their names.
Oh, no.
So you guys, I mean, you got halfway there. So, like, you did all right. Not terrible.
Is this, like, this guy's name who submitted this? How the Malasada How?
No, it's H-A-O.
Okay.
Instead.
Because from this question, I'm really starting to think he's a Malasada How. I'm just saying.
I like that that's an identifying factor for you. Okay. All right, let's see if you guys can pick it up.
It's not a good thing.
This next question comes from Seth Vilo. It's worth 2 points. for each person that you name. And actually, if you name all three, I'll give you 3 points. I'll be nice to you guys today and give you 3 points, and you can still cash the hint in if you get it correct without the hint.
Whoa. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a nice guy. Yeah. All right. So question number 2. There are some Pokemon that can learn Attract, but when they use it, it unfortunately fails, which probably hits too many of us too close to home. Name 2 of the 3 genderless Pokemon that can learn Attract. Now you can name 3, and I'll absolve you of your sin of the first question.
Okay.
So genderless Pokemon that can learn Attract.
Does Ditto count?
No.
Okay. I feel like I know one, and it's Mew. Because Mew is genderless, and in at least Gen 3, it can learn every TM except for Overheat. So Mew is definitely one of them.
Okay, so...
but it would fail, I think. I don't know if it would fail or not. It probably would. Because, if it's genderless, it's not going to work. All right. Genderless. He said genderless, so it has to be genderless. Okay, not cast form.
I feel like so many Pokemon can learn that move. Oh, wow. This is a really tough one.
You have the hint. Don't forget that.
Well, the hint's not going to be doing us much use otherwise, so let's go ahead and use it, eh?
All right, so these are... one was introduced in Gen 5. 2 more were introduced in Gen 7. And we didn't count Mew, so you're kind of correct with Mew. I'll give you a point for Mew.
Thanks. All right, so 2 were introduced in Gen 7. 1 was introduced in Gen 5. What are genderless Pokemon in Gen 7? I feel like this is a question I should be able to answer. And Gen 5, huh? I see. I'm not sure if Victini is genderless or not.
I want to say it would be, right?
We can use that as one of our guesses, sure. Genderless Pokemon in 7.
I'm gonna need an answer soon here, guys.
What are the oh man.
What?
Is Dancy genderless?
That's Gen 6.
Gonna need an answer here, guys.
We just got to go with you, I think, because I don't think...
Tapu Lele and Tapu Koko, whatever.
All right, that is... So the Mew is correct, but the other 2 are unfortunately not. So Mew is actually an answer we didn't... I forgot about, so it wasn't included in the 3. So Mew counts. That gives you 1 point. The other 3 that you could have named were Cryogonal, Minior, and Delmise. They can all learn Attract because it's still a TM forever and always. So that's
okay.
It'll fail though because they're genderless. So it's not useful. So Seth Vilo also gave me another question, and I wanted to ask it because this is an oldie but a goodie. I asked this in one of the very first PUCL PokeQuizes, and I want to see how well you guys listen to me. So question number 3. You guys are at 1 point, by the way. The question number 3 is, what is the only fire-type Pokemon by technicality that can learn Powder Snow?
Cast form?
Is that your final answer?
Because it can turn into a fire-type Pokemon in Sun. I think that accounts for the technicality, and it can learn Powder Snow, so yeah.
That is correct. There you go. There's your 2 points. I asked that question a long time ago, and nobody got it right. And you guys all yelled at me, and I still used the question anyway. So that's 2 points for you guys today. So this next question comes from your favorite Dr. Shamu.
Oh, no.
Alrighty.
And so Dr. Shamu, he brought up to me this ability that I didn't even know existed until today. It's called Wonder Skin. Wonder Skin is an ability that makes the accuracy of status moves targeted at a Pokemon 50%. So you can have like a Will-O-Wisp that turns into 50%. You can have a Sleep Powder that turns into 50%. Almost all of the Pokemon that get Wonder Skin as ability get this as their hidden ability, except for one Pokemon. What Pokemon can have Wonder Skin as a natural ability?
Oh no, I know I knew this at some point.
Oh my god. Okay, I know this. Sigilyph.
Is that your final answer?
I'm positive.
Okay, sure.
That is correct.
Nice.
Yes.
Sigilyph is... Yeah, go ahead, Basket. I want to know why.
It was just, I remember catching one and thinking, what the heck is this? What is this ability? Am I even going to use this? And it was on a Nuzlocke, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
All right, so that gives you guys 3 points for today. Our next question is, as always, a base stat question. So I want to know from you guys what fire type Pokemon has the highest base defense stat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first thing that comes to mind is either like Torkoal or Turtonator, just for the fact that they're turtles. But then we've got like Groudon and stuff. So I'm thinking like Primal Groudon, because that's technically a fire type. What else do we got? We got Magmortar. That's obviously not right. We've got, when you think powerful stuff. None of the starters, I think, really fit that criteria. I think the closest one would probably be like Emboar, but that's not close enough.
Yeah.
All right. Think volcanoes.
I'm thinking it's probably between like, oh man,
what?
Torkoal or the lava slug, Magcargo.
If we have to guess something like that, I'm definitely gonna go with Primal Groudon, just for the fact that it's Primal Groudon. But what would
I do need an answer soon, like the next 15 seconds.
Mega Evolution fire types. What would those be?
Oh, it's Mega Evolution fire types?
No, yeah, you can use Mega Evolutions. Yeah. Nothing's coming to mind. Legendary Pokemon, maybe Heatran? I think that's more special defensive.
I'm gonna need an answer, guys.
Crap.
Go ahead and say something.
I'm gonna go with Torkoal.
Okay.
Is Torkoal your final answer?
No, it's fine. We'll let him choose.
Yes.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Torkoal is the second highest base stat total for defense and fire type Pokemon. The winner is Primal Groudon.
Oh, son of a...
Primal Groudon's got a base 160 defense, and Torkoal has a base 140. Can I get that point, please? No. No, because you let Basket. You rolled the dice there, man. That's on you.
I mean, I was just being polite.
You're a team.
Yeah, okay.
You're a team. It's a team effort. So you guys got 3 points here today. So that does change up the standings, though. Just to let you know. It does change up the standings. So let me get there. So unfortunately, Zcron, that doesn't move you up. It does.
Thanks.
It does a lot. It does move. If you got the other point, it wouldn't have done it either. If that makes you feel any better.
It does.
So all right. So the standings are now in first place. We have Dr. Shamu with 24 points. We have Basket in second place now with 13 points.
Yeah.
Jushiro in third place with 11 points. Whimsicott in fourth place with 10 points. Sublime Manic in fifth place with 9 points. Zcron, you're now in sixth place with 8 points. It's all really close except for the whole like Shamu jumping ahead of everybody thing. And then in seventh place we have Viger with 5 points. Eighth place Maximus with 4 points. Ninth place Snag with 2 points, and Gator bringing up the rear with 1. So that is it. It's a race to 30. Don't know what the winner gets. I'm sure Shamu will beat you guys at PuckleCon, or Puckle10, not PuckleCon. This is like the hangout version of PuckleCon. And welcome to Puckle's PokeQuiz. As always, this is the part of the show where we're going to quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge. Of course, that means only using what's in your noggins, nothing else. So, of course, guys, no browsers, no Googling, nothing of the sort. You have to answer these questions with the knowledge in your brains. So, we have 5 questions today. One of these questions is going to have an extra point tacked onto it. You will have 1 hint to use for all 5 questions. So, you can also, if you get all of the questions correct, you can go ahead and actually you can cash the hint in for an extra point. So a total of like 7 points. Both of you could maybe catch up to Shamu.
I like how you said it.
So
good one, Thatch. Good one.
Jushiro, actually, you're like you can like if Shamu doesn't do well on the Puckle 10 episode, you can maybe come in and take it from it.
Let's see.
So,
I doubt it.
If you get 7 points today, so. Which hasn't happened in a while, actually. So, but I think with this set of questions, you guys can. I think you can. Because I have some softballs here. Like a lot of them. Because I had to write them all. So, here we go. If you guys are ready, we're going to get straight on into it. Okay, so question number 1, guys. Prior to Generation 6, there was a Pokemon that could change its gender upon evolution. What Pokemon was it?
Oh,
Repeat that one more time.
Prior to Generation 6, there was a Pokemon that could change gender upon evolution. What Pokemon was it?
change gender upon evolution.
Yeah, it was because there was actually a mechanic for this Pokemon. One form of it had like a 75%, 25% chance to be male versus female. And then its evolution actually had a 50-50% chance to be male and female.
Oh, so it's a glitch.
It was an oversight, yeah.
An oversight, okay. Oh, dang.
So when it evolved, it had a chance to flip genders.
Before it's Gen 6, so it has to be from Gen... It could be Gen 5. What do you have in Gen 5, Maximus?
Gen 5.
It's just that they fixed the gender ratio in Gen 6. That's all.
Okay.
It's literally any Pokemon prior to Gen 6.
I have no idea. Do you?
Mm-mm.
You have the hint as well.
We're gonna have to go for the hint for the very first question. Let's go ahead.
I mean, to be fair, these questions aren't in any particular order of difficulty. I'm gonna start doing that, but like next trivia cycle. So
Okay.
But the right now so the hint for this one would be this Pokemon also changes type upon evolution. And it is a Pokemon that was like tacked on to an evolution line.
Oh, so like it could be a Tanger growth.
So it was essentially a Pokemon that it was either a baby Pokemon or an evolution that was added.
Do you think it's Jinx? Jinx.
No, but I thought all Smoochum were female. So
all Mochums are female.
Well, I know.
What about Jinx? All Jinx female?
Yeah, I thought all Jinx were female. Yeah.
Maybe Mr. Mime.
What about Mr. Mime? Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Mr. Mime, maybe Mr. Mime is supposed to be more Mr. the tiny one, I forgot his name, Mime Jr. And then when he evolves, Mr. Mime required a 50-50. You want to go with Mr. Mime?
You can go for Mr. Mime.
Okay.
That's your final answer?
But there's also another one in my back of my mind. I was thinking Tyrogue, but because I know all the Hitmonchans or Hitmons are male, but I didn't know if I didn't know if Tyrogue was male or female.
Oh,
but
you got
that was in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
But
so, what's your final answer? Is it Miss Mime Jr.?
Yeah, you want to just go with that one because I'm more sure of that one than I am the other one.
Me too. Yeah, let's do that one.
That is unfortunately incorrect. The answer is actually a Azurill to Meryl.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, remember, I also told you it changed type.
Right, we forgot about that little detail.
So Azurill is a normal type, and when it evolved, it used to have like a 75-25% chance for Azurill, but when you got to Meryl, it was 50-50. And so what happened is 25% of the time, your Pokemon would flip genders.
Wow, never heard about this until today.
Yeah.
never even noticed it.
It was an oversight when they programmed it in.
Okay.
All right, so I think you'll get the rest of these today. So hopefully you can close out with 5 points. So what is the last Pokemon in the Kalos Pokedex?
The last Pokemon
in the Kalos Pokedex.
In the Kalos Pokedex. This includes mythical.
And not the national, right?
Not the national. Kalos.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Well,
definitely has to be something special. It was Hoopa? No, Hoopa's in the national, wasn't it?
No,
it wasn't in the Kalos.
The mythical Pokemon get added into these dexes. I'm almost certain.
They got in. It was either Hoopa or Volcanion. Which one was revealed first?
I thought Hoopa was revealed first.
Then it has to be Volcanion.
I know because I'm pretty sure we got Hoopa before we got Volcanion.
What about Magearna? Magearna never showed up in Gen 6, right? No, Magearna started in Gen. It was revealed during Gen 6, but it was never added to the game itself until Sun and Moon came out. My money is on. I am 60% sure it's Volcanion because I think Volcanion was the last Pokemon revealed in Gen 6. Or Magearna, for whatever reason, it might pop up on the Pokedex and Kalos, although I have no reason to think why. I don't know if in Japan it was added in the 6th gen, and we got it here in 7th. I don't know.
I need an answer, guys.
Yeah, take a swing. Which one do you feel more comfortable on?
I feel Volcanion, like a little more probable.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am going to accept that as an answer. I will mark it as correct because that's what I have, but it was a poorly researched question. So,
okay.
The answer is actually, it depends on how you look at it because the Kalos Dex actually gets broken up into 3 places. There are some surprising entries in there, and the mythical Pokemon don't actually get put into it. But Mewtwo is actually at the end, as well as the legendary birds. Fun fact. But it's fine. I'm giving you Volcanion because it was a poorly researched question on my part. So
okay, dodged the bullet right there.
Okay, so this next question has to do with the topic today. We're talking about Gen 4 today. So I want to ask you guys. So Pokemon has a long-standing tradition of putting the home console, or putting a home console, into the player character's room. The most recent version of this would be in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You see that there's a switch in the player character's room, right? So in Diamond and Pearl, what was the console in the player character's room?
I think it was a Wii.
It had to be the DS. Yeah, the DS was out, but I know that one.
DS, I think it was the Wii, and I tell you why. Because Pokemon Revolution was the Pokemon game that came out for the Wii for 4th gen. Because I remember, because Palkia and Dialga were the Pokemon on the front.
The poster child.
The poster child for Pokemon Revolution. So
I love that description.
What was that?
I love that description of them being on the box art, you know?
Yeah, they were on the box art, so it means that Revolution was for 4th gen, which means that in 4th gen, it must have been a Wii. At the very worst, in Diamond and Pearl, it must have been a GameCube, and then when Platinum came out, it was a Wii. But I'm going with...
Oh, yeah, I thought the GameCube was in Generation 3.
Yeah. The GameCube was in Generation 3. That's where we got DX, but that was Lugia oriented. But I remember...
And Coliseum.
And then we had Coliseum, yep.
Is that your final answer then?
With the Wii.
Is Wii your final answer?
You know, it's funny. If the answer ends up being a Wii with a DS next to it, that'd be so funny.
Okay, so is Wii your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. So that's the second point for you guys. It is a Wii in the room because of exactly the reasons you stated. That was the current home console. Actually, I think, fun piece of trivia, the first time it's ever switched between games in the same generation was literally Gen 7. Yeah. I think that was the first time.
Oh yeah, we had to switch and then
so hopefully whoever is on next week remembers that, because I'll use it as a trivia question. So, all right. They better be listening. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch them if they
yeah, I'm gonna catch them. They'll know. Like they'll be exposed. Question number 4. This one's worth 2 points if you get one for each answer. So there are 2 Pokemon tied for the heaviest Pokemon of all time. Who are they? 1 point for each.
Wait, are we counting legendaries?
Yeah, absolutely. Heaviest Pokemon.
Groudon and
Primal Groudon. It includes Megas, right? And Primal.
Yes. Yeah, but it's the heaviest Pokemon. Heaviest Pokemon ever.
What do you think? Heaviest Pokemon ever. It's not Wailord, even though it's the biggest. It's Groudon is known for being extremely ridiculously heavy, but I don't know how much heavier he is compared to others. What do you think?
First one was Groudon, but let's see. Wait, what Stack I keep forgetting his name.
Stack Attacker?
Just tell me Stack Attacker. I don't even know what his weight is. He looks heavy.
I don't know. That's the only one I can think of regarding all the Palkia, Dialga. They're not that heavy. Neither does the Gen 6 legendaries and all the Gen 7 Pokemon. I don't think they can recall. Maybe Zygarde. But other than them, Groudon is the only one that comes to mind being like extremely heavy.
I'm gonna need an answer. Be wrong.
Come on, help me out here.
I say go Stack Attack just because I don't even know what his weight is.
Well, I'm gonna go with yours because I'm not 100% sure either. So you go with this one.
So you said Primal Groudon and Stack Attacker? Are those your answers?
We're between those two. Yeah.
Well, you get to choose 2. 2 of them are tied. Yeah, I said 2 of them are tied. It's 1 point for each.
Then those 2.
So that is unfortunately incorrect on both accounts.
Wait, what?
Primal Groudon used to be the heaviest Pokemon ever at 999.7 kilograms. However, in Generation 7, we got 2 Pokemon. Cosmoem, which is 999.9 kilograms, and Celesteela at 999.9 kilograms, which is also 2,204.4 pounds, which is 0.4 pounds heavier than Primal Groudon. Those 2 are now the heaviest Pokemon in all of Pokemon.
Gen 7, I hate you.
All right, so for a third point, though, we're going to go ahead and do our last question. Our last question, as always, is always a base stat question. So I want to know what ground-type Pokemon has the highest base special defense?
What special defense?
Highest base special defense ground type.
I think it's Zygarde. Zygarde. Another one might
Special defense. I feel like there's another one.
The Clay Doll.
Is that your final answer?
I know the
No.
I don't know if it's special defense. I feel like there's another one.
Okay. What do you know? What do you think, Maximus?
Wait a minute. What's Mudsdale? I know it's bulky all around.
Mudsdale? I don't know much about Mudsdale. Whether his special defense is high or not.
I should know this because it's my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. I should know this.
My money goes either to Zygarde because it's a legendary and it can be really powerful, or Clay Doll because it's a Pokemon that uses special as its thing. So I would guess that it had a higher special defense than normal. Other than that, I'm drawing a blank here.
I'm gonna need a final answer.
What do you think, Maximus? Zygarde?
We can go with Zygarde.
Zygarde it is.
Oh, that hurts me because that is unfortunately incorrect. The answer is Clay Doll.
I knew it!
Clay Doll has a base 120 special defense. The next highest is actually Mega Swampert with 110. I don't even know where Zygarde is. Oh man,
I knew it.
Zygarde's a base 95, so it's 25 points short. It was Clay Doll. That's 2 points for you guys today.
Okay, well, so be it.
I'm so sorry to both of you.
It's fine.
So let me add these points in. It does change the standings if it makes you feel any better.
Sure.
It changes the standings. So
yeah, we are officially the worst trivia ends.
Kind
That's how
of,
the
yeah.
standing changes.
But I mean, it ranks a couple of you up, so that's fine. So in first place, we have Dr. Shamu with 24 points. In second place, tied for second place, by the way, are Jushiro and Basket with 13 points. In fourth place, we have Whimsicott with 10 points. In fifth place, we have Sublime with 9 points. In sixth, we have Zcron with 8. In seventh place, we have Maximus with 6. Viger is in eighth with 5. Snag in ninth with 2. And Gator in 10th with 1. And welcome to this Christmas version of Puckle's Puckle's PokeQuiz, where we quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge. This week is absolutely all Christmas themed. I was told this week by none other than Zcron that I have done Delibird as the Pokemon of the episode for the past 3 years in a row, because, I mean, it's Delibird. Come on. It's literally Santa Claus. But because of that, I've decided to make all of the trivia questions based on Delibird instead. So the rules today are the same as always. You guys are going to be given
that?
5.
I think I can hear Zcron having a bit of a...
He's having a bit of a panic attack right now.
He's having a bit of a panic attack right now.
So you guys are going to get 5 questions. All of these are going to be worth 1 point apiece,
And all
except
of them
for
are
one question.
about Delibird.
One of these questions will have 1 bonus point in it. And as always, you guys get 1 hint, but if you get all the questions correct, you can cash that hint in for an extra point for a maximum possible total of 7 points today. If you guys are ready, I'll jump into our first Delibird question.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. So, our first question is brought to you by Claude9. As we all know, Delibird is an awesome Christmas Pokemon. It loves to give you presents, and with its signature move of Present, this move, as you guys probably know, is known to heal or damage. It turns out it has 3 different base powers at which you can damage you at. What are they?
3 base.
5, 120. I know for sure 5 and 120.
5 and 120.
I'm guessing the others are like 40 and 80
Something
or 40
in between.
and 60, but I'm not.
I feel like they would be in between.
I honestly don't know the ones in the middle.
So
You only
what
need
was
one
the
in the
fir-
middle.
What was the first one that you said? When's it cut?
5
5.
and 120.
5.
I'm sure about 120.
Oh my gosh. Why are you so garbage? Oh yeah. I mean, you're asking the completely wrong person.
The other two are probably either 30 and 60 or 40 and 80, something like that. I want to say 30 and 60 because I know that when it goes to 120, it's a big step up
So
from.
you said 5 to 120.
yeah, I think there's
I'm
something like 5, 30, 60, 120, something like that.
I'm feeling 80-ish. I don't know why.
Okay,
I'm
so
feeling
you want to go
70,
5?
80-ish. Because it's almost like an in-betweeny sort of thing going for
You
it.
want to go
Because,
like
I mean, 120
5?
seems... I mean, 120, that's a very particular number to end on.
It
We're
used
gonna
to
need
be,
an
it used
answer.
to be. Okay, so do you want to go 5, 40, 80,
I was gonna say
120?
I was gonna say 50, 80, 120. That seems more reasonable because 5 just seems so out of place. If there's
Is that
three
your
of
final
them.
answer?
I'll say that's my final answer.
Are you okay with that,
me the extra
Whimsicott?
points.
I guess I will be.
All right, so I'm going to give you the points. It's correct because you got 2 of them. You got
Okay.
2 of them. So because there's you got 80 and 120, and then you said 50, but the answer is actually 40. It's 40 and 120. But you got the point, so you're fine.
In the season of
40,
giving, we'll give us
80,
that.
120.
Yeah, so that's 1 point for you guys. Yay! Thatch is nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead then, and we're gonna keep going. So our next one is gonna be another question by Claude9, also about the move present. So Delibird, it turns out, isn't the only Pokemon that can get present. How many Pokemon can get present? And I'm gonna give you a plus or minus 3 on that.
Okay.
Because Pokemon get it via... I'll give you a plus or minus 5, actually. Plus or minus 5. I'll be nice. Because this is distributed by... some events happened, and there's also some mechanics that give present to Pokemon.
Okay.
And so this includes, like, all Pokemon. Like if, say, like, Pichu gets it, then Pikachu and Raichu get it as well.
Yeah,
So that's 3.
yeah.
That's 3.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure...
I feel like the Chansey line would have a move like present. I feel like they would.
Let's roll backwards.
Okay.
Breeding. Stuff that can breed with Delibird.
Yeah.
Okay. And event Pokemon. I'm like 80% sure that Jirachi and the Evolutions get it. So that's like
I don't really
10 Pokemon already.
feel like Jirachi. I've never really seen. Well, then again, nobody ever uses frickin' present.
No, it's because Japan gets a ton of Jirachi events.
That's not wrong.
A ton of them. A ton of them. One of them probably had present at some point.
Maybe.
So,
I mean, I'm still sitting on the Chansey line.
Okay, let's add 3.
Well, you guys got to get a number, so you just got to keep going.
Okay.
Exactly.
So that's 1.
13.
Don't forget Delibird. Don't forget Delibird.
So, exactly. So that's 14 with Delibird.
Yeah.
14.
But you did say how many Pokemon besides Delibird.
Oh, I don't care if it's besides Delibird. No, I said how many Pokemon
Okay,
total.
whatever.
I can learn it. That's what I have
Okay,
written
so
down.
14. We have 14 probably. Stuff that can breed with Delibird. A bunch of bird Pokemon, I'm assuming.
Maybe.
So I would throw another 15 in there. What do you think? I'm just ballpark.
So 29? Is that what you're saying?
That seems like a lot of Pokemon.
29? Is that your
Seems like
final
a lot.
answer?
I'd
that
say
your
that's a
final-
lot of Pokemon.
I would honestly go with 29 because whenever he asks this kind of question, we count them out and we go, well, there can't be more than 12. And he goes like, there's 37.
I feel this is more of a 15-ish.
Is that your final answer?
No.
I say 15.
And I say 29. Do you want to go in the middle?
So then we'll go with 18.
What?
No,
in the
not
middle?
18. More than 18.
I don't know, my
More
math's
than
wrong.
18.
21.
Way more than 18.
21?
No. It's way more than 21.
22?
Let's make it. Oh, you know what? Let's make it 23 because my birthday is on the 23rd.
Perfect.
Okay, well,
Is that your final
reasonable.
answer?
Yes.
So remember, it's plus or minus 5,
Yes.
guys. And so you guys are correct. The answer is actually 24. So not for any of the reasons you thought, by the way.
Oh, good.
So you have Delibird, you have the Chansey line, you have the Pikachu line, you have the Clefable line, the Igglybuff line, the Togepi line, the the Marill line excluding Azurill. Snubble line, Miltank gets it, Togedemaru gets it, and an Audino got it as an event. So that gives you 24.
Event Pokemon.
So there you go. You guys are correct, though. That's 2 points for you today.
Whew.
So this question is about Delibird's abilities. So
brother.
Delibird has 2 abilities that turn out to be redundant. What
Yay.
abilities are these?
Existing.
I can always. Well, okay. So I'll preface it also with these two abilities do the exact same thing. They just have different names.
Yeah.
And Delibird can't be sleepy.
Are they Insomnia and Vital Spirit? And then he gets Hustle as has a hidden ability, I think.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because he's Santa Claus. He can't sleep on Christmas night.
That is correct.
True.
So that's correct on both accounts. The hidden ability though is Vital Spirit. No, it's Insomnia. The hidden ability is Insomnia.
Oh, okay. So Hustle is one of his basic.
Hustle is a regular, yeah, but his hidden ability is redundant. You don't even need hidden ability Delibird ever. So because you can just get Vital Spirit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good. That's 4 points for you guys today. Woo!
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I know, right? Okay, so this is where it gets harder.
Boy.
So Santa Claus owns 5 Pokemon total in the anime. He's seen with 5 Pokemon total in the anime.
Okay.
So one of these is a Delibird.
Obviously.
Yes.
So that one doesn't count. But I want to know what 2 more of them are.
Well, I know one of them
Jinx,
is Jinx.
Lapras, Stantler.
Jinx, Lapras, Stantler. Okay.
I
Is that your
know
final
one of them
answer?
is Jinx.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's correct. On all 3
Yes.
accounts. The one that you missed is Rapidash. Rapidash was unfortunately
No, that's
replaced
right,
with Stantler.
Rapidash. Because
Yeah.
no, it was hilarious because in the first episode with Santa Claus, he was like, "No reindeer, I have a Rapidash," because Gen 2 hadn't come out.
Yeah. And then he gets that. All right.
Yeah, Rapidash.
So that's 5 points for you guys today. Let's see if you guys can do it. And you still have the hint, so you can still cash it in if you get this next question correct.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
So as always, guys, I like
that's
to ask you a base stat question.
Yes, here we go.
And so it's this
I'm
week.
so curious to
let the
find out
record
how you
show.
managed to make it about Delibird.
So this week I asked
let
you.
the record-
This week
Like,
I
let the
wanna-
record show that this took a long time for Thatch to figure out.
This week I want to know about ice type Pokemon, and I want to know what ice type Pokemon has the 14th highest speed of all ice type Pokemon.
This is the most difficult question we've ever been given. Delibird.
It took me so long to find this.
I don't know, Viger, do you think we should get the hint for this?
I think we should, Ken. No.
No,
it's Delibird. It's Delibird.
That is correct.
And Zcron is screaming at the top of his lungs in frustration.
Basket, I'm so sorry.
You know what's worse about this right now is the amount of crap I'm gonna get, not from the fans, but from the council and the Korean Guild themselves. The amount of crap I'm gonna get for how easy I made these questions.
It's Christmas, dang it.
It's my birthday. I want you to know that I did not go on Bulbapedia and look up Delibird before this. I thought he would manage to make the questions actually difficult. He did not.
He did for me,
Sorry,
but then I'm kind of
sorry.
stupid
It's
in that
Delibird.
department.
You know how hard it was to find a 4th question about Delibird?
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh my gosh, there are only so many things you can ask. All right, so you guys got 7 points today. That makes a difference. That makes a difference in a lot of ways. Because 7's a huge jump. Actually,
I mean, it doesn't make a difference at all because Shamu is just gonna win next week.
Exactly.
But it was fun.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to format these columns. All right, so in first place we have Shamu with 24 points. He's in the lead. Whimsicott, though, you are now following in second with 17. Basket and Jushiro are now tied, though I didn't check who was on the cast this week. And that is going to give you, that is with 13 points. They're tied for 3rd place. Viger, you're now in 5th place with 12 points. Yay! Sublime, you are now in 6th place with 9 points. Zcron, you're in 7th with 8 points. Maximus is in 8th with 6. Snag is in 9th with 3. And Gator is in the rear with 1. So that is it for the trivia section this week, guys. Come back next week for the PUCL 10 episode where I'm going to do trivia live. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have like 4 people because technically my wife will be on. All of her points will be tripled. And
if I don't want to sleep on the couch, they will be triple.
She technically has 14 points because she was part of Team I Choose You. I just stopped listing their points. So she could beat all of you if I triple her points. Welcome to
PUCL PokeQuiz, where we quiz your co-hosts on their learned Pokemon knowledge. All right.
I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to do that.
So with this, I have selected 5 trivia questions. One picked up by myself, and then the rest came from you guys in the community. I tried to pick a good representation of these things. And you all know the way that this works. We have 5 questions. You get a hint along the way if you need it. And there's also a question that is worth double points. Now, if you go through all 5 questions, get none of them wrong without you can earn by your bonus. Now,
by the way, you technically have 14 points. Because you haven't been on the show, and there's that one day that Larry was all about getting all the points.
I'm all about the points.
So
right.
Yeah, I gave
Perfect
into him, and
so
I didn't
far.
think you guys were going to be on the show again, so I gave you double points. But you have 14 points. Oh, you got a shiny Lucario!
Nice.
I can already
Don't
see
kill
it.
it.
False swipe.
I can already see where this segment will be us trying.
All right, and with this, Shamu, I believe you are 4 points away from winning this round.
Yeah,
and resetting.
to Battlecast. And then if there's a game, if the game corner would be a...
That would count. That was for the game corner post.
All right, so with that, let's see how you guys do. The first question I have selected comes from Uncle Oshawott. He wants to give some of the side games.
Okay.
In fact, this is the question that I'm going to count for 2 points.
Ooh.
Of the Pokemon that appear in Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Elmia, there's one that cannot be captured. What is it and why?
Shadow?
So, fun fact, I've never played this one. So I'm going to defer to you, Zcron, or I'm going to say Ho-Oh.
Wait, is this one is Almia's?
That's the second one, right?
Ho-Oh's and...
Because it's not Almia with
I don't know why I'm
surge.
helping you.
Yeah, I think
Is
it was
Almia the one
one.
with the signs you have to make? Or that...
Almia's the one with the...
That's
capital.
all of them.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm...
No, Almia is her of the
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only played the first one. I've never played the other ones. I know we have it.
I've played them. It's been years.
Because nobody plays those games. Who wants to sit there and circle things?
It's been a long time. Almia?
Of the Ranger games? Because there's like so like that's not like a hard race.
Shut up.
I'm just trying to think. Like,
So again, it's what Pokemon cannot be captured, why can't?
That's very
Oh my
vague.
gosh.
Honestly.
Well, let's use the hint. It's worth 2 points. Hint time. You can also jump.
This Pokemon. I'm trying to use the Y because the Y
Yeah.
Y is the thing.
Buddy.
Well, again, and I've maybe played a little bit of this game, so it is a water type.
Okay.
This Pokemon is a water type.
Kyogre. It's either it could be Wailord just because it's so big.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Wailord.
Let's do that. Wailord because it's
Let
so
me
big.
think a bit more, just to
But
make
if
sure.
we run out of time, then
Yeah, that's my backup right there. I think Wailord because it's way too.
you probably can't fit on the screen.
You probably can't. It's probably too big to do.
Like
anything.
Steelix, where like it just like it's so big, but it touches
Yeah.
the spike, it breaks the whole
Well,
line.
remember,
Was there a Wailord?
so you
Yeah.
could go on,
Okay.
and there was a certain. Don't
Was it a
think you could
Wailmer?
capture.
Was it a Wailmer? Or a Wailord?
And
It's
I
probably
think it's
Wailord.
the Pokemon you could ride.
Okay, I'm gonna say let's go with that one. Well, let's get 1 point for that because we
But,
say.
it might be Wailord.
That's what I said.
Because you could ride the Wailmer,
Okay,
and you like would find the way. It's been so long.
All right, I'm gonna need an answer.
let's go with Wailord because you ride it
No, you don't ride the Wailord.
because you're diving for it. Okay, that one. Let's go with that.
You are right on one account.
That's what I thought.
It is Wailord
Woo!
because it's too darn big.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it wasn't too darn big. I shouldn't have listened to you.
Well, we were right.
We were right on one account, not two.
Oh,
It's
wait,
a 2 point
there's
question.
another one?
There was a 2 point question because it was 1 for the Pokemon and then 2 Y. We got the wrong Y.
Oh, no, that's the real reason why.
Why? Because
Because you can't capture it. It's too big.
oh my gosh, it's fine. Whatever, we'll take a point.
All right. This next one comes from one of our favorite Canadians, 10 Little Men.
Ooh.
Which Pokemon has the signature ability Stall?
Stall, that's Sableye.
Yeah, Sableye.
You are correct.
Yeah!
I think it's
We got it. Alright, that's 2 points.
Nicely done, nicely. The next one comes
That was in my
from
mouth.
community favorite.
Like, that's... It's a pop tap.
I mean, you can
Things just
have
got
it.
weird on the Puckle Podcast.
That, without context, it's really bad.
All right, this one comes from...
At 2 a.m., Scron gives Thatch a shoulder massage.
that Thatch wasn't expecting. This one comes from everyone's favorite, the fluffiest Whimsicott.
Oh god.
Which type is the only one that no Pokemon gender?
No Pokemon with gender differences?
Yeah, so for example, one of the best Blaziken.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So
has
gender
difference. Yes. What type has no
we knocked
Pokemon?
out fire and fighting. We can knock out dark and ice because it's Sneasel.
Electric.
We knock out electric because
Water too, because Quagsire.
Yeah, water because of Quagsire.
Normal.
Also ground.
Ditto doesn't have gender. Ditto doesn't have gender.
Rock and ground because it's Rhydon and Quagsire.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Can we knock out Steel?
You can knock out normal.
Yeah, Pyroar. Steel? Maybe Fortress?
No, Fortress doesn't.
No, okay.
Scizor does.
Yep, Scizor. So that's Bug and Steel. So we've knocked out 10 types of them.
So we have
Fairy.
We've done Fire as well. We haven't done Fairy. I don't know about Fairy.
Here, keep things.
we have Poison.
Poison.
Does Arbok?
No, Arbok just has differences between generations. Poison. What are the other types out there?
Flying.
Flying. There's definitely a flying.
If you count Nidoking.
Yeah, I want to count that poison.
Because
But I haven't thought about.
They're definitely
Are
different.
we on poison? Is that the type?
You do have Steel and Poison. That's
Steel, no, we knocked out Steel and Bug, Scizor, and then oh man,
We have
Grass.
Grass. I'm sure.
I think Roserade and Roselia.
Roserade does.
Yeah, Roserade
That's
does.
the cape.
Oh, that's poison then too.
Yeah.
And then Fairy is the one that. What other types do we forget? Dragon. There's definitely. Flying counts because of Gyarados has different.
Electric. We have.
Pikachu. So Dragon and Fairy. It's one of those two.
Maybe you guys choice.
Yeah, we have to make a choice. Let's flip a coin. We've knocked it down to a 50-50. I want to say Fairy. I think
I'm okay with.
I think Fairy over Dragon. Dragonite might have a different. I don't remember Dragonite. Let's go Fairy. Let's say Fairy. Lock it in. I'm locking it in.
Locking it in? That is correct. Yes,
Woo!
Fairy. Cool. At least according to. I did not verify this myself. So.
I mean, obviously.
All right, you guys have 3 points so far.
Yeah.
3 points for 3 questions.
Dragon type would be.
Maybe. Does it, but I think Dragonite does have something.
I think Dragonite does.
I think that time.
We'll double check.
All right, the next one comes from Hydra. Screw on, this one is probably Ruby Sapphire. What is the only Pokemon?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, that's an easy one.
Why not?
You guys are correct.
4.
It is
That's a Shamu win right there.
All right. And the last question comes to me. This is one I actually did recently.
You should have asked what.
That's so hard.
Isn't it Light?
Yeah.
You don't. You don't. I think it was an event.
It was.
I think it was from an e-reader card, actually.
Easy reader.
Yeah.
I've got those.
Man, the fact that we know that.
I've got some.
All right, so in the Pokemon series, it's known for trading, of course, but in the game specifically, there are some, in Gen 1, a Farfetch.
Yeah.
What gym leader in the Pokemon series?
What
gym do a Pokemon?
Trade. So you are receiving something.
So the only thing I get
they are receiving trade.
like maybe Blue.
Because I know it's why
She gives you a Lucario.
Yeah.
I think it was
it's like a trade with it. It's like
if they want a Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know what it was though.
Wasn't Gen 1.
We've only got like a 1 out of 40 chance on it. We'll just, roll the dice.
I want to say
it sounds like
it was like 4 through 6.
Yeah, it was in the last.
Because it wasn't 1 through. Tell you that it wasn't.
It's a 1 in 20 chance. It's fine. That's 5%. We got.
I want to say it was 4. More like 5.
It wasn't 4th.
It wasn't
4th.
5. So then like 5th gen.
It's not 6th gen.
When 5th gen would do that, it'd have to be like Sharon or it'd have to be like like Sharon would have to have done it.
Was it?
This is a hard one. Who said this?
What was the normal girl?
Oh, that was you. Okay.
What was the? Wasn't it the normal?
Sharon.
No.
Oh, the other one, Lenora.
I'm like, sorry, I don't know if it's the fossil.
What about Jasmine?
That would be. I don't think anybody appears though. Nobody trades you. Let's just give an answer. Some 5th gen league. I think it's Lenore or.
It's probably Lenore.
Let's just say Lenore. Sure. Normal type gym
is incorrect.
Obviously.
It is Jasmine.
What?
So in Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Yep, there's something.
To read this here. After defeating all the Kanto gyms, visiting Jasmine at her gym in Alvine will cause her to offer to make a trade with the player, although the player will need a second time because she will be nervous about it. She offers a Steelix named Rusty that holds a Soothe Ball.
That's it.
She will accept any Pokemon exchange or game trade where this is Rusty isn't the same as her battling Steelix.
I knew it was something in Heart Gold Soul Silver. That was my initial gut feeling because they did so much weird stuff in them. That's 4 points.
Yeah. That is 4 points. And that is enough for you to win. Congratulations.
Scron and Snag, you can get points after this.
Yay!
So it doesn't matter what anybody else's points were because now it's just Snag and Scron with 4 points. Yay! All right.
And Mrs. T.
And Mrs. T. That's right. That's right. You get 4 points. How do you feel about that?
Feeling great.
I paid everyone.
Did you get that McCargo?
I did.
Good. We hope you like that. If you want to keep up with Puckle throughout the week, you can go over to the main feed at Puckle Podcast. Or you could, of course, just check us out on Discord. Link is in the show notes. You can always support the show in a number of ways by checking out our YouTube channel for more content. You can also check out our Twitch at twitch.tv/thepucklepodcast, and our YouTube is youtube.com/pucklepodcast. You can, of course, help support the show in a variety of different ways. The first being checking out our TeePublic store or purchasing something. You could also go ahead and you can go subscribe to us on Twitch with a Twitch Prime membership, or you can go buy some Vite Ramen using code PUCKLE at checkout for a 10% discount. Or, more importantly, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/PucklePodcast. But we hope you liked it, and we will catch you guys on the flip-flop.